Okay guys, so the next step is going to be coding our game over, and this is going to require 3 different steps, and you're going to see why. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and code our game over. So when our green flag is clicked, so I'm going to go inside the events tab and use when green flag clicked. We don't want this to show up, we want it to be hidden. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a hide. Now, when we want it to show up, we're going to pick, so we're going to use the yellow events tab. We're going to go and add a when I receive. If you don't already have this game over, you can click on new message, type in game over, and click on OK. So now when I receive game over, that's where I want it to show. Okay. And with these two, this is step number 1 for our game over. Now, our step number 2, we need lives to keep track of stuff for us so that we know exactly when to show our game over. So we're going to go onto our intro screen. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and go into control. I'm going to go into variables. I'm going to make a variable and call it lives. And it's going to be for all sprites. And I'm going to click on OK. Now in here, right below, I'm going to set lives. And I'm going to set it to whatever number you guys want. So whether or not you guys want 5 health or 6, it's kind of up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and use 3. And now I'm going to go into my bombs. So just really quickly, again, on the intro screen, when we use the when green flag is clicked, just at the very bottom where we have the set score to 0, you're going to create the lives variable, and you're going to set it to how much you want to start off every time you play your game. Now, on the bomb sprite, we're going to go ahead and scroll down towards the end of this if then at the very bottom. And now we're going to go ahead and add a change lives by 1. Okay. So if it's actually touching the bomb that we have here, we're changing the lives by 1, so the lives will go down. And that will be part 2. So that's creating the live counter system. And now part 3 is going to be telling the game over exactly when to show. So for this, we're going to go ahead and click on our stage. And we're going to start off. Here we go. So we're going to click on the yellow events tab. Then I'm going to go ahead and add when I receive. I'm going to change this to start game. So when I receive start game, I'm going to go ahead and wait until. So I'm going to wait until. And the operators, I'm going to use the less than sign. So what am I waiting until? Well, I'm waiting until my lives are below 1. And that's how I know that I can go ahead and share my broadcast game over. So I'm going to use the lives bubble and fill it in. The 50 I'm changing to a 1. Now I'm going to go to the yellow events tab, and this is where I'm going to broadcast game over. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do a wait 0.1 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop all to make sure that none of my game is working after that. So with this concludes the game over code, and now we can go ahead and test it. So I'm going to go ahead and play my game. I'm going to touch my bombs. Oh, I see. I'm gonna click on my bomb tab. I forgot to change this to -1. So make sure to change the lives by -1. So I'm going to go ahead and restart this. Okay. I'm getting a score. I'm gonna wait until a bomb appears. Okay, I've been lucky so far, nothing yet. Oh, and here we go. So 1, 2. Okay, so my lives is going down. Clicking on the last one, everything stops. We have the game over. And then we have our screen showing up. So now this code is working. So make sure you guys are testing your game. Remember that this is being changed by -1. and you guys are basically all set and done with your game.